Today we have a final of a league challenge or gym battle, what we call it in Thailand. I'm up against my testing partner on the right. He's playing the Grimmsnarl deck with Monkey-Dory Frostlass, and I'm playing Gardevoir EX on the left. He's starting off right away with the Earthen Vessel just to check his deck, grabbing 2 Dark Energies here, and yeah, just checking the deck. What's priced, what's available in the deck, and now he's already shuffling the deck. I think the matchup is slightly fair for the Grimmsnarl because they can easily one-shot my Gardy because it's weak to darkness, and in addition they have Monkey-Dory. They can generate damage with Frostlass, and this can get pretty nasty. So my turn, I'm having Ultra Ball in hand, so probably grabbing another basic of that Ultra Ball. I also have some supporter which I will play, and yeah, I think playing Ultra Ball first, discarding Turo and Dark Energy, and I'm thinking about grabbing Badu here just to slow him down, and because I think he's playing Rare Candy, and yeah, if he can get the Grimmsnarl out pretty fast, this can be really awkward for me if I have a slow start. I just put a Bravery Charm on my Badu and playing Professor's Research here, hoping for some pieces of a Ralts. I found another Stadium Artisan here, and also I think Gardy and Ultra Ball using Artisan here. Check my deck again, grabbing a Ralts. I think that sounds reasonable at that point. Okay. Didn't shuffle the deck yet. Just checking again what's available, what's not. From the Artisan Search. I put the energy already down just to not forget it, I think. And then shuffling the deck, and the next step would be just to retreat the Ralts and go into Badu and item lock him here. Because he also have a kind of slow start here. He hasn't got Badu down yet. There's also no Snorunt, so the damage is still pretty manageable. Anyway, the target would be to get Monkey-Dories out pretty fast. In addition, I also want to maybe get a slower road here, with not going for Rare Candy Gardevoir, but getting down the Curlias, as TM Devo is a real threat here, just to get some more HP if they go for the Devo play at the end stage of the game. Here, get it down his first Snorunt. Attach the energy to the active, just moving a damage from Monkey-Dory to my Ralts, and here he's just considering, okay, attacking with the active or retreating. I think that the active has 2 attacks. One is for 10 damage and the other one, I'm not sure about that, but I think it's drawing a card or something like this. So I think he's thinking about, okay, where's the damage going? How is it if he attack for 10? I'm pretty sure he thinking about that. So the next step for me would be to get some Curlias out on the next turn. This would be the best case. He didn't get the evolution on his active, so I think we will not see the Grimmsnarl in the next turn. I get 1 Curlia here. thinking about playing Ultra Ball to get another Curly out probably, but I had to discard Gardevoir and another supporter here. Yeah, I'm thinking about this a little bit, but finally I decided to use the Artisan first, getting a Munkidori here, and I have a Night Stretcher in hand, so I could use this to get the Dark Energy back, which I discarded during my first turn. And the next thing is, I was still considering playing the Ultra Ball, but I decided not to go for it. So I'm just shuffling the deck now and using Iono and hope to find another Curlia of this Iono. 6 new cards for both sides. I think he's pretty happy about the new hand, because I think he found Badu here and I didn't get Curlia here, just energy and then some more supporter. Moving the damage to Snorunt and just Ichiban again. Doing actually 20 damage to the active here as a weakness to grass. And my opponent is using the Artisan, I think, to get another Munkidori out. So he can move both damage from the Snorunt and the active, what's the name? I cannot remember exactly. He's playing the Marnie Stadium just to search for the evolution, which is pretty good for him. And I'm thinking, okay, this turn he will get the stage 1 out. Probably next turn he was just going into the Grimmsnarl, but I'm not sure if he's going to attack with the Grimmsnarl. Maybe his setup is not strong enough, because he didn't get a Frostlass out yet, so there's no damage generation in play now. So now he's going for Rescue Board. Okay, I think he will get a Badu down, so he can easily retreat this one. And item lock me here. Yeah, during the early game I had a little bit trouble to get the energy in the discard, so here's using Iono just to get a new hand. I'm okay with that, I'm getting a new hand too. Find the Curlia here, find another supporter, pretty good actually, but still lacking the energy in the discard. But I think at that point in the game I don't have to hurry too much, because he will just going into Badu and yeah, use the Ichiban here. So I think I still have 1-2 more turns until he started to swing with the Grimmsnarl if he wanted to. Okay, just Ichiban. Another thing to note here, I put the Bravery Charm on the Badu, which means if there's a Badu war going on here, I definitely have a chance to be the winner in this war, as I have much more HP, but he has the Munkidori, so this can go both ways actually. So here I'm playing my second Artisan. I think I need to get another monkey down, and I'm hoping here if I play the supporter that I find another dark energy, which would be pretty good at that point. Could help me to heal off the damage of my Pokemon. Iono here. But like I said, there's still not much psychic energy in my discard, so yeah, need to be careful about that. So I didn't find the Gardevoir, which is okay at that point. I think I don't want to get too early into it. I basically want to wait until they have the Grimmsnarl out, that they don't have a chance to just one-shot my Gardy early game. So I just go for the Ichiban again and item lock him here again. I think he just drew the Grimmsnarl here. And at that point, there's still no Frostlass out here. Maybe the setup from my opponent's side is not strong at that point from the damage generation. I also didn't move the damage from my side to the other side. I just wanted to leave the damage on my side so I can manage the damage from my side. I think which is pretty good here. If I just use Monkey to put the damage on his side, he will just put it away, and maybe he can find a crazy play to knock out one of my Curlias. So I actually don't want to go into this this threat. So leaving the damage on my side, I think, would be was not a bad idea at the end. So he's going to the Grimmsnarl now. Still no Frostlass. Maybe one turn too early. Maybe not. Maybe he want to break the item lock here because he cannot find the Frostlass here. So I think he just want to break the item lock here and started swinging. He put 3 damage on my damage counter on my Monkey Dory. So I'm going into Curlia. I have some energy in my hand. I'm not item locked anymore, so I can use the Earthen Vessel, discard 1 energy, find another energy. And I think I have a research in hand to discard the energy and find the Gardevoir pieces here. Because now I definitely want to go into Gardevoir to just find an answer to his Grimmsnarl. In addition, he put down Shaman. That means there's no other attacker on his side of the board. So I think the best way at this point is to knock out the Grimmsnarl and take 2 prizes at this point, because there is no other attacker on his side of the board. Yeah, using the research here, getting a new fresh hand. I think I got both Guardies here of the research, pretty good. Discarding 3 energy. I guess there's now, if I remember correctly, there are now 5 energy in my discard, would be enough with Monkey Dory damage on the Grimmsnarl, would be enough. Going Drifloon and going for the big knockout on the Grimmsnarl here. Going Guardy, pretty good. Thinking about putting the second Guardy down. I don't want to put too many 2-price targets down for him, but actually there's no attacker, no Grimmsnarl on his side, so I think probably fine to put 2 Guardies down. In addition, if I put 2 Guardies down, he need to spread the damage on the 2 if he want to go for the TMDevo play at the end. So I just move the damage with Monkey Dory to his Grimmsnarl, put Drifloon down. Now second Gardevoir, because no, that's actually not a big of a threat. Bravery Charm on the Drifloon. 2 energies on Guardy, which has now 60 damage. Doesn't matter much. Retreat. into Drifloon and putting 5 energies on Drifloon, I think is the next step. And just swing for 300, yeah, pretty good. Getting 2 prizes, not bad. He's promoting Badu here at that point. I think here we can see it's actually pretty clear that if I want to, I will get at least 1 prize next turn. If I want to move the damage of Gardy to the Badu, and actually can get 2 prizes because there's no high HP Pokemon on his side. So can knock out with Gardy or Drifloon if it survives this turn. And I mean, just a note, on my opponent's side there's still no Frostlass going on, so no damage generation. I think with this Ultra Ball he's just searching for the Frostlass, just to get a better setup. Maybe a bit too slow. Also with the fact that I only get 1 monkey going, couldn't find dark energies on 3 supporters which I played, I think. So pretty unlucky here. Okay, and he has the Frostlass now, and he's damping me, okay. So getting down to 2 cards in my hand, shuffling the deck. Waiting for my opponent to cut the deck. And I draw Secret Box and Nest Ball. Actually not bad, but I won't be able to use them actually next turn because he's just going to Badu me here, put 1 damage. I think Drifloon has 10 damage left. So I think because he has 5 prizes remaining, if I go down to 2, it will get pretty difficult for him here. Because if he goes for the Devo, I have 1 fully healed Gardy. It's pretty difficult, so I just move the damage on the Badu, take him out. Happy to see that he promoted the Shaman, because now it opens the possibility for me to use Screamtail. Sniping the bench would be an option for next turn if he knocks out my Drifloon on the following turn. So going down to 2 prizes. Frostlass. 1 Frostlass makes 1 damage counter on each Pokemon which has an ability except Frostlass. And next he is thinking about what to promote at that point. Pretty difficult decision now because I'm far ahead in the game and only 2 prizes remaining for me. I think at that point it will get pretty difficult for him to turn around this game. He's also considering, okay, what's the next lines. I think here he has to consider a lot. If he put it down a low HP Pokemon, I can just use Monkey Dory to knock it out and take 2 prizes, which will win me the game at the end. He get another monkey down. Maybe a bit, yeah. Snorunt would be also not a good option. If I get a Dark Energy, I can just knock it out for 2 prizes. He get the Marnie's Stadium down. Maybe just to find the evolution here. Yeah, pretty difficult situation at this point of the game. maybe it would be more difficult for him if I could find the second and third dark energy of my supporters, but he wasn't lucky on this side. He also, I think what he needed here is to find an Iono, which I think he doesn't have at that point, and now it's getting pretty difficult for him because I have a lot of things in my hand, and any misplay at that point will punish him heavily. Yeah, he's throwing away the stadium. I don't know why. I think he need to bring it back, but maybe he's just forgot about that. Yeah, now he can remember. Okay, don't need to discard a stadium. Okay, get the Arwen, which means I can keep my hand pretty good. I have everything in hand, 2 energy, secret box. If he going to item lock me here, that will give me the win at the end, because then I just can easily take 2 prizes at this point in the game. He's considering counter catcher. I think this will not do much. Okay, he probably, I mean, if he get Badu back here, probably, yeah, at that point in the game, I think he just forgot that I can easily move the damage onto the Badu and just win the game just on the point here. So he used his Mangidori to move the damage. After this turn, I actually asked him why he go for this shot, because okay, he knocked out my Drifloon, that doesn't do much, take a prize, but that's the win. So he already attacked, so I asked him why he go for the Badu, because I just go for the Mangidori, move the damage and knock out anything on his side of the board with Gardy, and yeah, that's the win. Draw 1 card, put 3 energy on Gardy, 3 and 6, move the damage from Mangidori to the Badu, take 1 prize, and that's it.